is so important. Is it important?
Yeah, credit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't let nobody lie to you. A credit score is important.
Okay.
A credit score like was created so like people could know how they could trust you. Like if a bank, like if you was to come to a bank and be like, yo, let me borrow $50,000. How is that bank gonna know I could lend you $50,000? The only way they can know that is the credit score. Like your credit score will tell you if you miss payments, if you pay shit. I apologize. If you pay stuff back on time, if you gonna pay it in full, like that's what the banks want to know. You feel me? And the credit score will tell you that. So if you have a high credit score, the highest you could have is an 830 credit score. Then that means you pay your stuff in full. So
basically, your credit score tells banks that you're a good borrower or a bad borrower, right?
Yep.
If you didn't borrow, you wouldn't even have a credit score. Your credit score would be low because you don't borrow. But if you have a higher credit score, basically what it's saying is like, you can trust this person to lend to them because they pay back on time.
That's facts.
Right?
That's facts. That's facts. That's big facts.
Big facts.
Big facts. I ain't gonna lie, Sam.
So what Sam, this drink of shit is the shit. Hey.
This right here is fire. What you put in here, and when can people find this? I ain't gonna lie. Actually, after ask you your question, and then we gonna get back to Sam. Sam, when I come back to you, you better tell these people where they can find this. This is fire. Okay.
What steps can we take if we have a low credit score? What are steps that people can take to higher their credit score so they can get lenders looking at them?
The first thing is like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I've been broke before. Like, don't get it twisted. Like,
me too.
I'm good now, but I've been like broke before. Like, so
it might happen again.
Right, exactly. I could lose it all.
Right.
But one thing about credit is once you know how to fix it, you're gonna be good forever. But look, the first thing is like look at your credit score. When I was broke, like I would be scared to look at my credit score because I knew it was bad. Like, how you gonna know how to fix something if you don't look at it?
Yes.
So the first thing you need to do is go to Identity IQ.
Identity IQ.
And you could get all three reports. So there's TransUnion, there's Equifax, and there's Experian. Those are the three credit bureaus. You need to find a service that will give you all three like reports because you need all three of them. So Identity IQ will give you all three. Or something like your bank will give you your credit score, but you gotta ask your bank what credit they pull because they might only pull from like one of the bank bureaus like TransUnion. So the first thing is check that.
So if you're what number are we trying to achieve so that lenders can listen to us? They can hear us, they can see us. What number are we looking at? 7 something?
You're asking a good question. Alright, so if you're trying to buy a house, it's like I would say 700. You could get bypassed with a 680. If you're trying to borrow big money, big time money from the banks, and for your business, I would say 750, 760. If you in the 780s, you in the clear.
So what's the difference if you're borrowing money for a house and you're borrowing it for yourself? That's one thing. But when you're borrowing from a business, that's a whole other entity, right? Banks are looking at it in a different way because the banks also know that this is not attached to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So are they looking at it in a different way?
Yeah. Because like if you look at it like the banks, like like when you go into a bank, they'll like ask you what your business is, but like they don't really ask you how many like employees you have and stuff like that. Yeah, some do. But like they looking at you as a business. They're not looking at you as Lucy.
Right.
Like they're looking at you as Soleil Case. I don't know what Soleil Case have the opportunity to do, but I know she could borrow this amount of money. So instead of giving her $5,000, I'm gonna give Soleil Case $30,000.
$300,000.
Exactly.